Welcome back to KAU Radio, The Pack. The last 2 weeks of Ice Wolves football have had their highs and lows. From winning on a last-second touchdown pass against Akron in Week 2, to fumbling away our chance at a comeback against our rival Wisconsin in Week 3. We've been through our challenges early in the season and have a 2-1 record to show for it. I've seen the mindset change around the team this week though, because we are set to enter Mountain West Conference play for the first time with a Week 4 game against the Utah State Aggies. Leading up to the game, Coach McAllister was excited about it, saying, quote, "Mountain West is going to test us in ways non-conference games can't, because these teams know they'll see you again." Conference play doesn't do sympathy, especially with the chance at promotion to the Pac-12, but we're ready for the challenges that lie ahead. From an independent last season to making our Mountain West Conference debut, I've been looking for this all off-season. Let's see how ready we are. We start the day on the ground as Jamal Rivers cuts this one back through the left side, and that was the right choice. He burst downhill past the first down marker for a gain of 15. The next play is a draw to Aiden King, and just like Rivers, he breaks up a big gain too. Our linemen get downfield, allowing King to cross the 50 and get to the 39 of the Aggies after a 21-yard run. I'm loving this start so far. After an incompletion on first down, it's another run with Rivers, and the positive trend continues as he gashes the Aggies defense up the middle this time, moving the chains again at the 24. The drive stalls there though, after a 3rd and 18 pass to Chase Donovan that falls incomplete. Jesse Osborne has to come out for the 49-yard field goal attempt. His leg is not as strong as our kicker last season, but the freshman has the wind in his favor, and it's just enough to get us on the board first on the road. The Aggies go to the ground on their first play of the game. It's a read option, and Dakota Gallegos is there to plug the hole to stop the run in the backfield. The Aggies get to 3rd and 8 a couple of plays later. Bryson Barnes wants to pass. He has some time, but eventually is flushed from the pocket and is forced to throw it away, thanks to the pressure from Devin Pruitt. So the Aggies go 3 and out and punt on their opening drive. They do have a chance later in the quarter though, with 3:42 left. On 3rd and 5 in the red zone, Barnes looks to throw, but Marvin Norman is there to pop the ball up in the air, and it falls harmlessly to the grass, incomplete. So the junior kicker, Carter Brown, comes on for the 36-yard kick, and he drills it. With that, we're all tied up at 3. Hands off to Norman for that big play on 3rd down, by the way. After the game-tying field goal, we have a chance to respond, and on the very first play of our drive, Bobby Frost connects with the wide-open L.J. Dillon on the deep ball off play action. He gets taken down quickly, but the chunk plays have been our calling card so far, and that's rare, but I'm not complaining. Back to what we do best, run the ball, as King cuts this one through the hole on the right side and gets some room. He stiff arms a man, but has the first down. We're cooking on this drive, let's go! But just like our first drive, this one stalls too, as Frost underthrows a wide open Chase Donovan for a would-be first down. So no field goal attempt this time though. We punt back to the Aggies. The game stays tied into the second quarter, and our Ice Wolves have a shot at points as we're on the 19 of the Aggies with 6:29 left. Screen on 2nd down goes backward, losing 2, but on 3rd and 8, we bounce back as Frost braves the blitz and fires to Zaire Lewis, who brings in the catch and does the rest, getting brought down in the end zone. The touchdown seal has been broken in this one, as our boys have the lead back. It's 10-3. The Aggies get held on 3rd down on their next drive, and Brown is back out this time for a 47-yard field goal attempt. From the right hash, he managed to squeak this one inside the right upright. It's good, and the Aggies cut into the lead 10-6. He'd get one more shot to cut our lead to 1 with the 52-yard field goal. His longest kick of the day is no good as he hooks it left, so the score remains at 10-6 heading into half. Both parts of our offense have been working so far, and I'm impressed, especially with our pass game. Zaire Lewis has been a bright spot with 5 catches, 86 yards, and a touchdown. 10-6 is a close game though. Clearly Utah State isn't going anywhere yet. Can we put them away in the second half? We'll find out. The Aggies are threatening to score early in the 3rd, facing a 3rd and 5. The pass on the drag is complete, and Corey Thompson Jr. moves the chains, taking it all the way to the 25. Later in the drive, after back-to-back holding calls, they face a 3rd and 28. Good luck. It's a pass. Bryson breaks free of McCullough's sack attempt and fires complete to Thompson Jr., but J.C. Pace brings him down quickly, and our defense holds again. Brown's bad kicking luck almost continues as the 40-yarder is almost blocked. Instead, he makes this one, and it cuts the lead to 1. It's 10-9. A 1-point lead in the third in our conference debut? I'm not panicking yet. We answer back, making it 17-9, and now late in the fourth, we have a chance to put this one away. The third down pass to Lewis is hauled in, and the forward progress keeps the drive alive into the red zone. And on the next play, King gets his 13th carry and takes it down to the 3. Let's finish it. On second and goal, Rivers takes the handoff and weaves his way into the end zone for the score. That makes it 24-9, and that's the final as we win our first ever Mountain West Conference game. That'll be a trivia question one day for sure. Zaire Lewis had the player of the game performance, and Coach McAllister credited the team in the post-game press conference saying, "We didn't flinch today. We showed tremendous character, and that says a lot about how far we've come. This one is going on the wall, and I, for one, can't wait to see that plaque get put up. It's a great moment in this program's short history." After his performance against Utah State, Zaire Lewis gets the recognition as Mountain West Conference Player of the Week. That's a perfect way to cap off our first ever conference week in school history. Our Mountain West schedule continues as we stay on the road, facing the Air Force Falcons in week 5. It's our first time playing one of these military academies, and they always have unique, fun offenses, so it's going to be entertaining to see this in person. They haven't won a conference game in 3 tries this season. Can they snap us back to reality after our history-making win? Or will Bobby Frost continue his great play from last week and lead us to our second win in a row? We start the day with 2 straight runs. King gets a solid gain of 6 on the first down carry, then fails to get around the edge on second and only picks up 1. Frost's first pass of the game, however, is a little low, and Shakur can't grab it cleanly, so we start the game going 3-0. Air Force's first drive gets off on a better note, as second down run from Cade Frew is a big one. He takes it left and gets through the hole across the 50 and onto our side of the field at the 44. We're going to have to limit those today to have success. We force the Falcons into a 3rd and 10 a few plays later. Liam Cesarca's pass is underthrown, and we got lucky there because Cade Harris was wide open. Air Force is, forced to punt back to our offense. The defense is locked in through the first quarter, but in the second, on 4th and inches, ours is against the wall deep in our own territory. And senior Marquise Love jumps the gun, it's encroachment, and it gives the Falcons 1st and goal from the 9. Coach McAllister isn't happy about it on the sideline, as he knows these mental errors can end up costing points. Now we have to hold. The 1st and goal option keeper from Cesarca is stopped as Marvin Washington gets in on the QB. Dylan Carson gets the carry on 2nd down, and only gets a yard, so here we are again, 3rd and goal. They're in the gun, and Cesarca wants to pass. He has all day to throw, as our pass rush is non-existent, and he connects with the fullback, Owen Allen, in the end zone, just like I said. Those mental mistakes can cost you points, and what do you know, it did just that as we trail by 7. With 1:54 left in the half, we're facing a 3rd and long deep in our own territory. We need something to go our way badly. Frost takes a deep shot for Lewis and overthrows him by a few steps. The frustration is mounting for our offense in the first half. That's another poor drive, and the Falcons add 3 more on the 47-yard field goal to go up by 10 heading into the locker room. We can't do anything offensively, and after the high of last week, we're looking at another low today. With 38 yards of offense, we have to turn this around and have a chance. Early in the third, we're facing a 3rd and 10. Looking for our second first down of the game, but nope, this pass is almost intercepted instead. Both offenses trade punts, and the Falcons have the ball on our 37 with 1:37 left in the quarter. The option call on 3rd and 12 doesn't work, so our defense holds firm. Beacon Tubbs puts up the 55-yard kick, but it's no good. He misses wide right. A rare break for us in this one. We gotta capitalize on it. We're running out of time, down 10. Can we go on a late run and steal this victory? Put those fours up, folks. It is 4th quarter time. Rivers gets us going frame 1 of the quarter, taking the 2nd and 7 carry up the middle and finally getting taken down at the 22. However, one of our linemen, Scott Parks, has to exit with an injury after the play. Back to action. The first down play is an RPO, and the pass goes to Lewis, who loses footing after making his first catch. He had a ton of room in front of him too, instead only gets 5. That's just the kind of game it's been. Facing a big 3rd down now, Frost looks to pass and finds LJ Dillon to the sideline, who cuts the field and moves the chains, thank goodness, it's goal to go now. Frost only completed 5 passes today. He goes back to the air from the 8 on 1st and goal, steps up and rolls out right. I thought he was going to run, but he stops, sets his feet, and fires to the end zone for Trevon Shakur, and the senior secures it for the touchdown. That was one of those no, yes kind of plays, but it feels good to finally get in the end zone today. The job's not finished, however. We're still down 3. With 4:18 left, Air Force is looking to potentially shut the door. The option play starts off well for us as we bottle up Cesarca, but he manages to avoid disaster, pitching it out to Frew, who does the unthinkable and turns a busted play into a Falcons touchdown. You've gotta be kidding me. Like I said, it's been that kind of game for us as they extend the lead to 17-7, and that is the final in this one. Air Force gets their first conference win of the season, and when nothing goes right, this is the result more times than not. We're now 3-2 on the season, but I've got a better recruiting news since the campus is buzzing about some visits coming. 3-star running back Zach Boutte from Colorado is coming this week for the Wyoming game. Word is he's supposed to attend a position meeting. Same goes for 3-star left guard Vernon Tillman and 3-star wide receiver Greg Countess. Those meetings are usually off limits for me, so I'm a little jealous, but I hope they enjoy that, and hopefully we can give them a show against Wyoming too, as we have to bounce back after the dreadful performance against Air Force. We faced Wyoming last season in week 6 as an independent and lost to them on the very last play of the game. But now, as a member of the Mountain West, we can't give 2 teams their first conference wins in back-to-back weeks, right? We start with the ball, and on our first drive we're facing a 3rd and 4. King takes the handoff and pounds up the middle for the first down. We didn't convert well on 3rd downs against Air Force, so this is a good start. A few plays later, Frost throws a slant pass over the middle, and LJ Dillon comes away with it. The strong hands and forward momentum get us across the 50 on our opening drive. Now another 3rd down, this one needing 8. It's a catch by Donovan, who slips out of the first tackle, shoots past second defender, and gets down to the 8. Talk about making something out of nothing, it's red zone time. First trip into the red zone today, on our first drive no less. This is a good sign, now got a score. Handoff, Rivers takes it all the way left side, and he's gonna get in. That's a touchdown for Ice Wolves, courtesy of Jamal Rivers, putting us on the board. First in this one does the senior. This is exactly what we needed to start this game. After struggling last week, hopefully this is a sign that the offense is back on track. Wyoming doesn't waste time trying to respond. We pick up 8 on a strong first down run. Then off play action, Caden Anderson fires to Michael Fitzgerald, who snags a jump ball and almost gets away, but luckily is tripped up at the 43. So 2 plays in, they're already on our side of the field. The air attack continues on the next play. Anderson completes the pass to Chris Jarrett Jr. He breaks free from the tackle of Marvin Norman, turns upfield with all the space in front of him, and he's off to the races for the touchdown. It only takes 3 plays, and we're all tied at 7. I don't know why, but I have a feeling this game is going to come down to the wire and be very similar to the last season's meeting, just off these first 2 drives alone. On our next drive, it's 3rd and 3. We're trying to avoid a 3 and out. He calls a screen pass for Rivers. He takes it left and has blockers in space in front of him. Grant Fowler gets the biggest one and brings the senior downfield. The Cowboy defense is not going to be able to catch him either, and he's going to go 58 yards for the score. An absolutely huge play that gets the Howl Zone going. We get those points right back as we take the lead again, 14-7. What a way to end the first quarter on a high note. However, Wyoming is back in the red zone starting the second quarter, needing 12 to convert this 3rd down. Anderson wants to throw for it, but our coverage holds up well, and he misses John Michael Gillenborg, who is wide open. But Eric Sandvik comes on in back-to-back drives, including the 33 and 40-yard kicks up and good to make it a 14-3 Ice Wolves lead. Back-to-back holds by our defense to keep our lead intact, but our offense has to get going again. It doesn't, and once again our defense has to try and stop Wyoming. With 2 minutes left in the half and our lead in danger, Anderson drops back and floats this pass to Jalen Sargent, who's able to run under it and secure it for the go-ahead touchdown. Our defense finally breaks after the last 2 attempts, and that's frustrating with the half winding down. We trail for the first time, 20-14, with 1:57 left to respond. That's plenty of time. Pat Mahomes has done more with less. We start on the back foot, 1st and 18 after a holding penalty. Wyoming is expecting a run, so they send pressure. We counter with a screen pass to Rivers, who grabs it and uses his shiftiness to break out down the right hash with a lot of green in front of him. Across the 50, he's finally hit out of bounds on the 27. That's one of the best possible outcomes after the holding penalty, and Bobby Frost up to 212 passing yards on the day. A few plays later, however, it's 3rd down leading 7. Frost to pass, and Dillon is wide open on the drag. The juke move nets him a few extra yards and almost a touchdown. Instead, he stops at the 1. Let's take the lead back before half, boys. King takes the goal line carry up the middle, and he scores! We did it! And quickly, too. Taking the lead back 21-20. We'd add a field goal with 2 seconds left in the half to send the lead back to 4, 24-20, heading into the locker room. The first half was a roller coaster. Multiple lead changes on both sides. The offense is showing out. It had it all. Despite the 4-point lead, I feel pretty good about our chances entering the break. The scoring slows in the third. With the minute left in the quarter, our defense stops Wyoming inches short of the first down on 3rd and 5. They send Sandvik out for a 51-yard attempt. It belongs to the game, and it's good. The momentum feels like it's starting to swing back Wyoming's way. It's a 24-23 lead for our Ice Wolves still. So, put those forwards up, folks. It is 4th quarter time. We do extend the lead to 31-24, so now the Cowboys are on the ropes at their own 1. They managed to get some breathing room on the first down carry, but are forced to put it all on the line on 4th and 7. Anderson takes a quick drop. Our pass rush can't get to him, and he hooks up with Third Jr. for the first down with 2 minutes left. On 2nd and 10, Anderson completes a short pass to John Michael Gillenborg, and the tight end breaks free from Bubba Underwood and moves the chains at the 31. Now they're out of the danger zone. I want to take you through what happened next. Tackling has been an issue on this drive, and now is not the time for it. We're trying to hold on to a lead. 1st and 10, Wyoming only down a score here, looking to pass to Durr Jr. He's got it, and there he goes down the field. Bubba Underwood giving chase. He's not going to catch him. That's a touchdown for the Cowboys. Wyoming has fought all the way back, and they're only down a 2-point conversion now. They still need the 2-point conversion to tie the game. Anderson goes to Gillenborg, and the Cowboys tie it up at 31. There's 1:22 left. This is our moment to try and put the game away. All is not lost yet. 31 apiece, 1:22 left in the game. Bobby Frost looking to throw here, has some time, lets it go down the field, and it's intercepted. It's going the other way. Wyoming has the ball back, and they'll take over in good field position now. Unbelievable. This is devastating. The worst possible outcome, and now it's Wyoming who has a chance to win in regulation. They run the clock down to 8 seconds left. It's a 39-yard field goal attempt from Sandvik. It's up, and it is good. Wyoming goes up by 3, 34-31, but we do get one final shot, though, with 1 second left. It's been a masterful game so far from both sides, but it looks like it all comes down to this. 1 second left, and a chance to win at home. Frost looks to take the deep shot for Shakur. No way! He got it! Break free! Get past him! No! No! Wyoming does it again. In the very last seconds of the game, they steal it from us and get their first conference win on the season. I can't believe this. So these last 3 weeks have us sitting at 3-3 overall and 1-2 in the Mountain West, and in week 7, we face our toughest conference opponent, the undefeated UTEP Miners. Stay locked here on the channel and KU Radio to see how it all plays out and more in the next episode. Breaking character here now. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy, leave a like and consider subscribing. I'm trying to get to 500 subs by the end of the year, and I'd love to have you along for the journey. If you want to see how this all started, the first episode is in the end card. Keep on shining and keep on grinding. I will see you all in the next one. Also, big shout out and thank you to Lovable Zombie for subscribing to the $1 Ko-Fi tier, the JJ Morales tier. Thank you very much. I appreciate your support truly.